Welcome to the No Dick Pics Podcast. I'm Christina.
I'm Max with an X.
Max. M-A-X-X. The extra
You know
X
what the
is
extra
for
X is?
extreme. Right?
It could be.
Could be. What is it?
It could be anything.
Oh, I thought you had an answer.
Xylophones?
Xylophones. Why?
No,
Just because it
X.
starts with an X? Sure. I wanted to talk about today introducing kids to your partner because, like we said, we're going to grow as a podcast and talk about more than just dating. So kind of to piggyback off of talking about single parenting, we're going to talk about how you introduce your partner as a single parent to your kids and how we did it, really. So I don't know. It was kind of interesting with us because I had a whole plan because we had broken up. But right before we broke up, we were talking about me meeting kids. So I'm like, let's go downtown. I'm going to take them on the Sea Dog. We're going to have like a fun day in Chicago. And that's not what happened.
No, because they're just...
No.
Yeah, they'd be... Well, yeah.
I kind of still want to do that. I think they would like it.
No, I know.
But
I don't
no.
even remember how they... You were just here, right?
No, I came over. Like, I got here and your son was here when I got here. And you were like upstairs. I think it's after you got your PS5.
That was probably on the toilet.
No, you were upstairs.
Oh.
So I was like, where's your dad? And he's like, I don't know. And that's the first thing I said to him. I was like, where's your dad? He's like, who are you? And I don't know. Like, oh, okay. So yeah, it was very low key, very casual. It wasn't like a big deal. I was just kind of hanging out, and I came over for dinner, and I did bring a bag just in case, but I did not plan on staying that night because I didn't know how you were going to be. And you asked me if I was staying, and I'm like, I can. And you're like, yeah, then stay. Because this is when we were just friends. But I was here every waking moment, and I think
my daughter later told my ex-wife because we're just friends, and she's like, "They're not friends. I saw them kissing."
That was interesting for me though, because we didn't know what we were. We were just hanging out, so I didn't know how you were going to talk to the kids about it, and they knew we broke up, and they knew we were just friends or whatever. But then you had me come over, and while I was here, you were being sweet to me, and
So I'm not sweet normally?
No, you are, but as friends, in front of the kids, I just thought you were just gonna be I don't know, not lovey with me, and you squeezed past me and you kissed me, and I think that's when McKenna was like, just friends, sure.
Any more friends like that?
Well, she doesn't know what that is. I can't stop playing with my hair. I need to stop. Stop it. This is why I need headphones, because without them, I'm like, I can play with my hair.
Then put headphones on.
No, my hair looks better without them.
Yes, it does.
Thank you. You don't like it with headphones? Or it just looks better without?
It just, usually I can't really see the headphones because they kind of blend in with your hair.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of the plan. But yeah, so anyway,
that's the plan, Stan.
We didn't have I don't know, you didn't really talk to them about what we were. You were just saying that we were friends, and they knew who I was because I bought them gifts and stuff over the 5 months we were together. So they knew who I was, but it wasn't a big deal. We just kind of treated it like whatever, no big deal. I did think they might have questions. I don't know if they did about me staying the night. Where did she sleep?
No, all I asked is the next couple of weeks or maybe months, do you like when she comes over and stuff? Yeah. And I've asked them point blank, if you and they're like, no, we like her. So, I mean, unless you're if my kids don't like you, there's something wrong because they're very low key.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little worried about your son because me and your daughter click so quickly because we're both super girly girls and like to go shopping and stuff. But I wanted to connect more with your son. And there have been times when he's leaving and he has to stop and say bye to me, which is really cute. I'm like, oh, okay, he does like me. And then he would tell you that he does like me. So I know he does now because I live here. But in the beginning,
you need validation.
No, I just don't.
You need validation.
I do, but I also I don't want him to think
like
that
me. Like me.
Of course, I want your
Please
kids to like
me.
But I also want him to feel like I care about him just as much as I care about your daughter, because I do. But I do spend a lot more time with her because we go shopping and all the stuff, and to get out of your hair, to so you don't have to go to Ulta every weekend. Um, you're welcome.
Yeah, that's great, and I don't have to do. The makeup thing is like I have no idea.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, I mean, that's how it was with your kids. It was very easy. I moved in very shortly after that, and they've just kind of been cool with it. And we just get along fine. And I
I'm moving
think,
in.
well, I think the thing that we established, and we talked about this between like the two of us before I met the kids, and even like shortly after, especially when I moved in, I very much respect the fact that you're their dad. I'm not their mom. They have a great mom. I don't need to be their mom too. I've already done that. So, like, not my job to parent them. It's not my job to discipline them. It's not my job to do any of that. That's your call. I will follow your lead because they're not my kids. And so I've been very, like, trying to be very good with that boundary, knowing that these aren't my kids. They're not mine to parent. And so I try to give you and your ex as much respect as I can, to be like, I'm following your lead. So what you say, like I said, the only time I'll step in is if it's something dangerous, which you would never do. But I'll step in and do my own thing if they're in danger, or if something like crazy is gonna happen. They're just set the house on fire or something. I'll step in. But other than that, I kind of just like
But if you're
back
not
off.
there, like I trust that what you'll do the right thing. Like
Oh
nothing. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
and
But
they're
I
probably gonna
don't.
figure that. Well, Christina will let us get away with a little bit more, so maybe we should hang.
Except I don't, because like when you had them put their phones down and their no devices last weekend for an hour, which didn't last an hour, but you went in the other room. I'm like, where'd it go? We couldn't find you. But like they kept trying to go back on their phones, and I'm like, hey, let's put it down. So I think they're trying because you weren't in the room. But I'm like,
I
no
was in the other
devices.
room and they
Remember,
couldn't find me. I'm like, I'm not hidden. I just needed a little break.
it's
Well,
a
I
lot of
was I
craziness.
wasn't leery, but like so the kids met someone else before, and I kind of
Mm-hmm.
regret that happening. They met her a couple times. The one I
Oh, I
took,
thought it
the
was
one
only once.
I think, twice. We did It was a disaster the first time they met. Not for her, but she created some issues after the night. We met at main event,
Mm-hmm.
and she was having some drama with her daughter. So I was like, if you don't want to come, that's fine. So she came, and she met him and stuff. And that's when like this before she showed up, there was this woman with a kid. She dropped her bottle. I picked the bottle up for her. Oh, she's like, oh, thank you. So I didn't think anything of it. And so when we were sitting down, this woman, I guess, kept going back and forth, like kind of checking me out. And of course, it was my fault. At the end of the night, she's like, I don't think we should continue this. I was like, and I'm like, wait, why? And she brought up that situation. Like, I'm like, and that should have been like, hey, red flag. But and then I think we met they met him again at like there was a kids function, and afterwards we went out for ice cream and something, played like a game. But it was just kind of, she was very adamant, like to show no emotion in front of my kids. Like I tried to hold her hand and she's like, no, no, no. Or so it was weird. And then
That is weird. See,
yeah,
that's where
she
I let you take the lead. Like, I wasn't going to kiss you in front of the kids, but you jumped in and kissed me. So, but I think the fact that we have those boundaries where, like, I'm not trying to parent your kids, I'm not trying to tell them what to do, I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes. And I've been very, like, upfront with even about that. Like, I told her, I'm like, I don't want to step on your toes. So if I ever do, please be honest with me, because I get it. Like, I
yeah.
get how that's awkward because, like, I'm a mom. Like, I feel like even with my kids being adults, I feel like if Tara had this relationship with her, if her dad was seeing someone, I would be like, that's weird. I'd be like, huh, okay, I'm a little interested in that. And there's it's weird. The whole situation's weird. It's something that we all have to get used to because you haven't been in a relationship this serious yet.
But she also, my ex-wife also appreciates what you do for the kids because she sent
That's
you a
nice.
few of those. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
she would, I mean, I think it's there's gonna be things down the road. There might be things that trigger stuff, but I think at the end of the day, she was like, I would rather have Max be with someone that I know, like the kids actually enjoy being with,
Mm-hmm.
or So I think that's important. Like
Yeah.
obviously, there's gonna be certain things that trigger. The more this relationship grows, you know. I think one of the trigger points will be like when we decide to go on a vacation together, just us and the kids, how
Yeah.
she'll react to that. I mean, it is what it is. So,
I mean, part of that is like I think the first time we do that is if we do a trip to Ohio in the summer to see my daughter. Um, I think it makes it a little less like going on
yeah.
a cruise with them or something because we're going to see my kid too. So I don't know. I'm sure that's still a little bit weird, but like, yeah, if we go to Disney World or something like that, I could see that being like
And I
okay.
was always curious how my ex mother in law, because like I said, we still have a good relationship.
I love
But I
her.
think, yeah, I think at the end of the day, like they realize, like, hey, we broke up. We're still an
Mm-hmm.
important part of each other's lives with the kids, and there's no reason. Because it'd be different if we like split, and it's like grandma versus grandmother, and that's what we didn't want.
No, you guys
So
have a really good relationship, and I don't ever want to like mess that up. So that's why I'm saying like the dinner thing was that awkward? Yeah, but it's fine. Like it's just something I'm getting used to. Like I wouldn't do it any
I
differently.
understand it was awkward, but it started like just very casual, and then it
Yeah.
kind of snowballed
No,
because
and it was
it was a kid's birthday. Where do you
right.
want to go? So they couldn't decide, and then
Yeah,
they
and
were
it was
like, then she was like, "Hey, wherever you guys go, if you don't," because she asked, "Do you mind if I tag along?" And I
and that
remember
was
talking
totally
to you, and
fine.
yeah,
It was honestly you made it weird.
well, yeah, because I thought it was funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like
It was
we're at the
fine
same
until
place we had our
you were like,
first date. It's
"Hey,
funny, full
full circle."
circle.
No,
And then
it was
my daughter decided to have like with the T-bone steak or whatever. So, and that
she
was the
didn't
best part. It's like, what do
she
you
got the
want? How do you want
petite.
it cooked? She's like medium, and I'm like, yes.
Can you turn the light on? You're getting like you're starting to disappear into the shadows. Okay, that's better. You were disappearing. I'm the light, and then you're like shadows.
I can't believe you asked her who's funnier. Like, why would you put someone in a position like that?
Why wouldn't I? It's
Because
me. She
you
doesn't want to hurt your
nothing. It's
feelings.
nothing but disappointment for you.
She just didn't want to hurt your feelings. She had just met you.
No,
It's fine. It's fine.
because she loved the one-liners. That's what it is. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
put me
true.
over.
It's true. So, I don't know. I have a lot of respect for your ex-wife and I like her and we get along great. And like I think our entire situation is very healthy. And it's been really like interesting, like with me moving in pretty shortly after meeting the kids, just like the dynamic of us like getting to know each other because I live here.
I figured you thought would be weird with like, because the birthday party and then the Christmas party, but
No. I mean the Christmas one was weird. Do you know what was weird about that? It wasn't there's two weird things. This is me being a crazy person. I don't care. I really don't care. The first time, I forget what it was. I think it might have been the Taekwondo party or something. She was over here. We had a bunch of people over here. And I asked her if she wanted a drink and she couldn't hear me because she was talking to someone. And you're sitting next to her and you like touched like her leg to get her attention. And
oh, I don't know.
I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you guys are very comfortable with each other. You were married for 10 years or whatever. I get it. I'm like, huh, okay. Don't let that bother you. It's fine. It's fine. And it doesn't, but I remember. And then like at Christmas Eve, you're both sitting like where I'm sitting right now. And I'm just like on the other couch by her mom.
No,
You're like, where can I sit? I'm gonna go sit by my ex-wife.
I think I was sitting and
No,
no,
she was already
was it?
sitting. And you were like, oh, go sit over here. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. I don't care. It didn't matter.
It's not like we kiss each other when we see each other. I mean, that
Yeah,
would
I'm
be
glad.
weird.
But it was just like a few things. I'm just like, oh, okay. I thought he was mine. You are.
I am.
I know. I'm kidding.
I don't think you're
Um,
kidding. I think part of you is.
no, I'm really kidding. Like it's
Hmm.
little things that like I could be like annoyed about, but I choose not to be because I think about it clearly and I'm like, that's stupid. Like I know I have nothing to worry about. That stuff doesn't actually bother me. Like I don't need to make a thing out of it because it doesn't matter. Like I don't care. I really don't. I just don't forget it. But other than those moments, it's been fine. It's
Yeah.
been like totally like I don't know. I enjoy her. We were talking boy bands at your daughter's birthday party, and we see eye to eye. We agree on NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys.
When you literally see eye to eye because you're both short.
Is she taller than me?
I don't
Do
know.
you not know how tall your ex-wife is?
No.
Really?
She's just short like you.
Oh,
Like 5'4", 5'5", I think.
I'm 5'2".
I don't know what is.
Could she reach the ground when she's sitting on the couch?
I don't know. We never had that couch.
Yeah.
Is that okay? That couch is us
Is it?
and a few others.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. No, actually, I don't think. No, because when I got
Just
that couch,
our bed. It's fun.
no, that couch. I don't think I was. Yeah, the couch is all you.
We're cutting that out. Oh my god.
But you think about this crazy kind of shit. This is the woman versus the man. Like,
yeah, I'm crazy. Like Scott told you. And you're like, no, she's not. I'm like, yes, I am. But don't be cool. Be cool.
all women are crazy in their own little ways.
I just don't forget things. You forget a lot of things.
Yeah, because they're not important.
But I don't forget much.
Yeah.
I keep a lot up here. But I'm also like, I've been through enough therapy to like not be like shitty about it, you know? Like I could have been all pissy about like you not sitting by me. And I didn't because I'm like, it's dumb. It's just an open seat. It didn't actually matter. I get it.
No, you're not drinking, are you?
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
It's the whatever the things in the fridge.
The
It's
High
a
Noon?
tequila one. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be fun
Tequila.
tonight. Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
I have to drag you out. I'm not with her. Oh, my God. Fucking alcoholic.
No, I'm more fun on a podcast when I'm drinking. I'm funnier. I edit all these shows.
I don't remember what happened. I had like 16 glasses of wine, and next thing I know, I'm on your couch.
Funnier on these shows when I'm drinking.
So that proves you're enhanced to make yourself. No. Let's start this because you just admitted it. So you have to drink to make yourself funnier.
No, I'm always
I'm natural. I don't need alcohol, and I'm funny anyway.
I
So
am-
it's like the players using steroids versus the players against steroids. So you're on steroids, and you're at my level. So
No.
all right.
No. I'm always funny. I'm funny stone cold sober. I'm funny in episodes where I don't drink at all. But I am funnier when I've had a few. And I'm just a little bit like, meh. I'm a little bit more serious when I'm like not drinking. And I feel like I'm funnier and I'm more like I'm a little bit more entertaining.
But you think, but you don't know. You're
I do
not
know.
sure.
I edit all these shows. And I'm like, man, I really wasn't like very like Christina in that episode. And it's because I wasn't drinking. I don't need drinks to be Christina, but like I'm a little bit more fun.
This is a sign of an alcoholic. I don't need drinks to be Christina.
No.
The third person, that's not.
So you've met one of my kids. You've met my son because he lives locally. But that's always also been very casual, low key. Like the first time, I don't remember what it was. He was watching the dog, I think. Stop. I'm putting this video on YouTube. But the first time was when he was watching the dog because we did Pearl Jam.
Watching or washing?
Watching.
Oh, watching. Sounded like you said washing the dog.
He was watching the dog when we spent the weekend.
Yeah, it wasn't very talkative. Both of us, because I was exhausted.
Yeah. But like it was a little bit, it was a very low key first meeting. And then he spent Christmas Eve with us. So he spent that party with us and then did Christmas morning with us. And so it's just been very like slowly like spending more time together. Did he come over again since then? I think so.
You did the turkey dinner?
Oh yeah, we did Thanksgiving. So it's
Friday.
been it's been a handful of times that he's been here. So it's just kind of like, and it's a little bit weirder with older kids because like he's an adult, so he doesn't like need like help with stuff the way that your kids need. Like they talk to me because they need help with something. He doesn't really need anything from you, so it's just kind of like slowly getting to know each other. So you haven't met my daughter yet because she lives in a different state, but we're getting there. So my kids have been a little bit slower just because it's a different situation. We don't live with them. They're both adults, so it's a little bit more awkward for them to like accept the fact that mom's dating someone, you know. But they're both very cool with it. They're both happy with it. My son, I almost said his name. He likes you. He thinks you're nice. He has nothing bad to say. My daughter's the same way. So she said she actually likes to see the way I am. Like when I talk to her about things, she's just like, you're just a lot lighter and like not as stressed out. So it's been good for all of us, and they recognize it. So you haven't met my daughter yet, but we're getting there. Obviously, different process with older kids.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and that's just what I kind of wanted to share with everyone was when we're talking about introducing people to kids and like just being a part of their lives, especially when they're children still like yours, is just like talking about boundaries and talking about what each other needs. Like, I don't want to tell you how to parent. I will never offer you unsolicited parenting advice unless you ask me for it.
And I do. I've asked you.
Yeah, and so I don't want to tell you how to do things because they're not my kids. It's not my responsibility to tell you how to raise them because they're not my kids. You know, they have a mom. So like I don't feel like I need to step in and be like, well, you should do this and you should do that because that's not my place. Yeah, I think we've developed very healthy boundaries when it comes to that, and I feel like we're on the same page pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you and my daughter have a really good relationship because of all the stuff that you have in common.
She's my tiny bestie.
Yeah.
She loves that. She tells me, she's like,
and my son's fine too. My son, he's very simple. He's like, you know what? Get me food and...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely like don't have as easy of a relationship with him because he just kind of like does his own thing a lot. But when I am in the car with him alone, like if I pick him up, if he doesn't have his phone, he will talk and talk and talk, and it's so cute. And we have he has great conversations.
He's comfortable around you because I've asked him, and he, you know, like when your car's not there, they'll be like, "Where's Christina?" I was like, "Calm down, she's coming," you know.
Yeah.
So
they're awesome kids, and like I legitimately love your kids, and I love being a part of their lives, and like I'm glad that we have the boundaries that we have, and we have the, you know, we're on the same page with things. And I said, if I'm ever like overstepping, just be like, listen, you know,
bitch, back off.
Because like I don't know, I've been there, and I don't want people telling me how to parent my kids. So like I assume that you probably don't either. They're still alive. You didn't need my help getting to this point, so.
But I don't think you're that type of person either to kind of do that.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's because I've had that happen to me where people tell me I'm doing something wrong or you should do this differently. You should do this. And
but it would also be different. Like if they were younger, then it would be. But yeah,
if they were toddlers, I'd have to be a lot more hands-on, and I'd have to help with like disciplining. Like if they were 2 and they were trying to put their fingers in the like outlet or something, I'd obviously not let them do that. But they're older, so That's it's good. Just kind of they're job, older, so it's like I just follow your lead because it's not up to me. I don't know. It's been a good thing.
It has.
Yeah, and I'm excited for you to like develop more of a relationship with my kids too. So, but I'm not trying to force anything. It's obviously happening at different rates because it's different situations, and like I just think we just let it happen naturally, and that's just how it, you know, just how it goes.
That's how it goes. We're done because my butt hurts.
Yeah. All right. So we will be back. In the meantime, follow us on social media. You can follow us on Instagram at No Dick Pics Pod. Everywhere else at No Dick Pics Pod. You can listen to us on any place that plays podcasts, but you can also watch our episodes on YouTube. So if you follow us on YouTube, please subscribe, and it will let you know every time there's a new episode. And if you follow us on any of the podcasting platforms, please follow the podcast. And again, it'll let you know when we have a new episode. So
technology, it's great.
Yeah, and it helps us out a lot if you subscribe. So that's all we got for today. We will be back next week.